G'day guys, Paul Cooper with the Nutrien Cattle Market Report for the 13th of February 2024. This is our first sale we can get away this year so far, guys. We cancelled the last one because of the pending cyclone. We yarded a pretty healthy total of 770 cattle. We had 475 steers, 280 heifers, 10 cows and bulls, and 4 cows and calves. A very good quality yarding for what the cattle have been through. The yarding consisted mainly of number 3s, steers and heifers. Very limited numbers of number 4s coming through, which is understandable. The season's very, very good and the cows aren't getting knocked around and the calves are thumping along pretty well. So looking forward to some pretty good smart weaners coming forward later on in the year. A very good gallery of local buyers and feedlots. Done a bit of homework and got 2 or 3 feedlots here this sale. Make sure we had the majority of the number 3s covered. And they competed well on all lines throughout the day. Prices were in line with the major market centres around the areas and reflective of the current feeder rates. So yeah, pretty happy all in all the way we got away with it. And yeah, a lot of good Serena coastal bred cattle going out over the bump and into feedlots, and they'll do us proud, I think. So sale quotes. Our oldest steers, our number 1s and 2s, $950 to a top of $1,470. Our number 3 steers, guys, again, the majority of the yarding, $650 to $1,240 top, and that $1,240 top was being obviously the heavier end of the flatback type of cattle. Most of your Brahman steers here today were $700 to about $1,050, $1,100, depending on the weight. Number 4 steers, a few did come in, but very limited numbers, and they made $500 to a top of $790. Our number 3 heifers, older heifers, our number 1s and 2 older heifers, $950 to a top of $1,280. Our number 3 feeder heifers, $600 to $970. And again, the top end of that market reflective on the crossbred types. And our few limited number of number 4 heifer weaners making from $400 to a top of $720. Meatworks cows, had a few Meatworks cows, which is a representative of the season, and they sold pretty well, $1,180 to $1,470. And cows and calves, 1 pen of cows and calves, 4 of them, and they made $1,380. We'll go to a few examples of what we sold today. These are the better pen of the feeder steers we sold here today. Count Philip and Faye Borg from Habana. Beautifully turned out pen of Brangus steers. In the higher end of the weight range, they would have been in excess of 450 kilos, and they've realised $1,450 for Phil and Faye. In the medium weight feeder section here today at Serena Sales, these are 2 very good pens of sort of crossbred Brahman cross steers of Scott and Trudy Johnson from Kamala. Had a very good sale. They made $1,240, and the buyer took both pens, went to a local feedlot. In the light feeder section today's sale, these are red Brahman steers, number 3 steers from Tom Hughes up at Proserpine, and they were bought by a local bullock factory, and they made $1,110. Another good sale here today was the Volker Group from Cotable. Had a very good run of red Brahman steers here today, and again, a lighter weight, only moderate weight feeder cattle, but realised in a very good price of $1,050. Nice pair of light number 3 steers here, Counter Karma Family Trust from Conisby. Nice yard of Brangus steers in a very, very wet yard, as you can see, and they had a good sale today, only lightweights, and made $920. In the winter section here today, it's a shocking video, but the poor buggers are just sick of the muddy conditions. H2H from locally around Mackay sold a very good yard of droughty steer weaners and a good yard of creamy steer weaners right next door. The droughties made $1,060, and these creamy pen here made $1,020. So good result for them people. The steer section of today's sale at Serena, these are relatively new vendors for us here at Serena. Mount Julian Parcel Company from Cannonballs, sending calves, as you can hear, straight off their mar, and the tops made $790, and the pen next door doing all the going crook, the belly on made $700. No little lightweight steers, so that's a good result, I think. Heifer section of today's sale, very nice yard of Brangus cross heifers, Count Darrell and Hannah Trimble from Bloomsbury. Sold very well, spirited competition, made $970. Beautiful heifers. Also in the Brangus heifer feeder section of today's sale, nice yard of Brangus heifers from Blue Mountains, the Count Parry and Embray Parry. Travis Parry sent these heifers in, and they realised $920. Well, that's a wrap for us here today, guys. Wet conditions again. You can always guarantee when Nutrien have a sale, it's go rain. As you can see, the yards are pretty wet, but the cattle stood up to it well. Thanks very much for your support. We've got another sale in a fortnight on the 27th of February. Give us a cooey, give me a ring, and if you've got some cattle you want to book in, and we'll do our best for you. Cheers.